Chat. I'm looking a little bit more decrepit today. I didn't put my judging suit on, but I'll still be playing the games. What is? I think I clicked that by accident. Okay. Anyways, um, I don't know. I don't think anyone's on, but uh, it's probably they're all probably asleep. But I'll still be playing the games, and then they can watch later. But yeah. Um, but if someone is in chat and they got a game, we'll play it. But yeah. Um, I think we'll play this person game because I tried last time and it didn't work. Also, let me just make sure the stream sounds good on my other computer. My other computer. Alright, yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Alright, Wizard's Limit. I forgot to add music. Oh no. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. I extract it here. Boom. Delete the zip. Wonderful. Plop that there by the other Wizard's Limit. Ooh. Is this one gonna open? Alright, there you go. Still a little sick, but I feel better. I don't have a sore throat this time. But I still got my giant jug of water. Alright, let's look at the description if there's anything important. Okay. Just the game. Waz arrows to move. U? Oh, I guess there's no mouse. AoE blast. I melee. O fireball. Okay. I melee. Fireball. Oh, and there's A. Okay, okay. I'm understanding. So I'm seeing some things in the top left. Ooh, skeleton. Okay. Do those go down? Oh, I just saw my mana go down a little. Okay, okay. It's a little difficult. I feel like, I guess if I just melee, I won't spend my... Yo, where did all my mana go? Why does melee take so much? Man, melee sucks. Oh, and there's fireball. Okay. Oh, no, melee didn't take any. That's all I have left now. Can I go up? Ooh. I can kind of rise into the sunset a little. Okay. I'm not too sure, because if I can run out of mana, then like, does the game like have to end unless I'm really good at meleeing? I guess that makes sense. It is limited power. I'm gonna just try to use my sword for these early levels. My goal will be, well, what's a good goal? I think wave 10 could be doable, unless I'm doing what I'm doing right now and really bad. Okay. So I'm seeing the skeletons go red when they're about to attack. I could use this to my advantage. I'm already about to die. I don't know if wave 10 is doable. Also, I will say this might just be a me thing, but I don't like when there's like an attack and then okay, wait, I'm gonna try again. Then when there's an attack and it only works from like left or right. Even like Vampire Survivors has that. I think it makes up for it with the fact that there's like a whole bunch of other effects that um s- work not like that, but I don't know. Ooh, wait, my sword is bigger than I thought. I do think this game could do with music. But if you said you forgot to add it, it's all right. You know, it's all right. Dude, this thing has so much health. There we go. Wait, the sword does take mana. I just was using it. I saw it go down. Alright, if that's the case, I might as well just do this. I don't know if I can make it level 10. I'm gonna be honest. I'll try to see if there's any more enemies. I only see skeletons and little goblins. So, okay, it seems like when you're out of mana, sword is the only thing you can do, but it still takes mana. So that's strange. Alright, maybe I can only make it to wave 5. I don't think I'm built for this. Alright, wait. Tech. I will also say it looks like with the mana, like it's like a progress bar, I guess, in Godot terms. And the max is more than the visible max, if that makes sense. So it's not going down until I reach a certain point. So I don't really know how much mana I have until I'm almost out, you know? Because the progress bar hasn't have a big enough range, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the word. Okay. And then wave 3 again. Dude. Oh my, dude, am I hitting this guy? I know I'm not like actually like visually hitting him, but I'm doing my best. Okay, these skeletons attack too fast. They're like the Minecraft Bedrock skeletons. Okay. At least let me try to beat wave 3. That's my goal. That's my goal. Alright, this pierces, so I think I can get the more mana from my buck here. Same thing here, I think. Okay. And then since the sword takes mana, there's no point in using it. Okay, I want to try to get them lined up. See, like if I could shoot diagonally, I could really get them there. But yeah, I think it could be a neat little gimmick, but I don't personally like or when I have to line up something like that, you know. But I might just be whining. I might just be whining. Okay, let's get these people. Boom. I wonder what the highest level the dev got in this game. Also, I don't hear sound effects. Like I saw credits for sound effects in the description. Is that me or is that just the game, like the music and sound effects that get added? Okay. Well, I did get to level 4. It doesn't seem as if there's um any other people, but clearly that's a level wave 5 thing. Okay. 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 Okay, I just died. All right, wait. I think I've experienced the limited power this is the game, I think. Again, I don't think this game has an ending. It's just like an infinite wave thing. So I don't think there's other stuff. Fire sounds, melee sound. Forgot to add music. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't hear the sound effects. I just want to see if that is me. Don't worry about this. Uh, yeah, I don't have audio. Damn. Okay. Well, that was Wizard's Limit by Emran Farouk. The first time it was crashing when I opened it, but they fixed that. So at least I was able to play it. That's good. Um, um, Sheets. Yes. All right. Where's it at? Wizard's Limit. All right, enjoyment. I would have to give enjoyment a one, respectfully. I'm sorry, Mr. Farouk, but I think like the movement what was like rigid, didn't have like acceleration at all. Sometimes the game can get away with that if that's like intentional. And maybe it was intentional, but I feel like that paired with the the hard to hit and weak like attacks that are also limited. Um, I guess that's the theme though, right? But like I guess it fits the theme, but I think it's overly punishing. I think that there's a way to still fit the theme really good, but not feel as punishing, if that, or some way to get your power back. Because limited power, it doesn't necessarily mean you can run out forever. Maybe you could get your power back, right? So I think there could be stuff like that that could do it. Also, like unfortunately, I understand forgot to add music sound effects. Uh, but I think a little something else uh in the audio department would have been nice. But yeah, creativity. Um, I can give creativity. I can give it a two. Um, as in a lot of like top-down games, they a majority of them I say are like really similar, and there's like not much you could do to change that, I guess. Um, if I'm thinking of like an interesting top-down game, uh, I I haven't actually played this game myself, but I saw it recently. It was the like Dance of the Necromancer, and it's a live action turn-based like to the music game, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, but this just felt like Vampire Survivors, I guess. But um, I guess with the upgrades and stuff. So yeah, but relevance for the theme, it was limited power. That is true. There was limited power. I'll I'll give it a four. I think it could be a five if the limited power was explored in another way, right? Because I think you can do all right relating to the theme with like just having like a health like mana bar or like sprint bar or power bar or something. But I think what really makes the theme excel is when there's like another aspect to it. Like yesterday or 2 days ago when I played Nilpotence by Casio Games, that game was really cool because not only was like the Nilpotence or whatever power or whatever he had limited, but the exponent power was limited too. And I thought that, I when I made the jam, I was looking for like creative interpretations like that. But yeah. Um Also with the mana bar thing and how my melee attack takes mana. So I'm kind of forced to use like range attacks or the magic attacks and it was hard to tell I getting feedback on that if that makes sense. But yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Overall, uh Wizard's Limit gets a 7. But there's Wizard's Limit by Amir Ran Farouk, and I'll rate it. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. I really think just add sound effects, music, right? That those are the things he said forgot to add, but then that would make it already a lot better. More enemies, and then make the attacking and movement more fluid. Because for me, like it's like I don't know how to say it, like awkward, I guess, having to like go to the enemy's side and then attack them and then like run away and come back, run away, come back. It's like not satisfying, if that makes sense, you know? But yeah, that's my feedback. Um, how much? 8 days. I have 8 days to rate them. That's my personal rating timer. I still have quite a few to go through. So let's get through some of these. This one's at the top. Donkey Kong 80s. Is this? Let's see. Let's be the game page. Okay, that's what I thought it might be. Limited power to destroy barrels. So there were a few submissions that were submitted to multiple jams. I don't necessarily think that's like a problem unless it's submitted to like 80 jams or whatever, but a little hesitant on that. I know this one was seemingly more for the Juniper uh game jam though. So um maybe not that one. That one not as much, but we might still play it. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see. It's made in Godot though. That's awesome. Okay. Audio new game quit. If this game relates to the theme pretty well, I think we'll give it a good chance. If not, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. What's the- what's going on? Oh, there you go. So this is Donkey Kong. What is that? I don't even know what weapon that is. Okay. And then oh, I see. Okay. Alright, this game seems like it'll be light. Okay, I guess I didn't jump there. It's alright though. I think when going up the steps, there's like a window where jumping is messed up. Okay, okay. Can I just attack these? Okay. Why don't I just do that then? That seems the safer option. And it gives me hearts. It is level 1. Maybe there's some other stuff in later levels. Why is that an evil barrel? Oh, I forgot. I don't know why I clicked W to jump. I don't know what game ever has W to jump. Yeah, why does Donkey Kong gotta be like that? Oh, what is this? At least I got a checkpoint. Oh, I actually do have a double. Whoa! Why did I attack so fast? I don't know how to. I didn't know how to double jump. Okay. Okay. They got a little health bar. I don't need the health. Oh, and we got blicked down. Okay. Limited power distributor. Okay, I don't think this fits the theme very well. I think this one might be a little. I don't. Maybe not disqualification, but a little like skip. You know, I've played my. Actually, maybe should it be a disqualification? That's what it says on the tin. What does that even mean? Yeah. Oh, let's see. What do I do with this game? Does it- Like this is not limited power, and it's for mainly for another jam. Um, you know, it doesn't deserve to be on the same level as like the AI disqualified games. So I think I'll rate it. I'll rate it. Enjoyment. Okay. Where's it at here? I'm going to do it here. Okay. First of all, relevance. One. Creativity. Two. Enjoyment. Two. Okay. Four or five. I'll speak on it in a bit. Okay. So relevance. That's just the fee for uh it not really following the theme and seeing it was submitted for another game jam, right? Um, creativity. I think it I don't think it deserves a one, but a two. Maybe you could say a three. But this is there was just Donkey Kong. I guess only the first level was. I didn't give the game time, but I'm only gonna play the games like spend time on games that are like really for the game jam. You know. Um, yeah, that it. I By the way, that's not like out of a oh it's for my you gotta make a game for my game jam or whatever. It's kind of like a well, what stops someone from just going to every game jam that they go to, submitting like their game to all of them, and then now all these other people in other game jams are forced to like compete, play whatever this game, even though it wasn't meant for it, and it's just um, it's I guess it's just a way to try to get people to play it more, you know. And I don't want to feed into that respectfully. If hopefully that doesn't sound bad, but I think that makes sense, right? Yell at me on Discord if that doesn't. If yeah, but I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense. But yeah, enjoyment. Yeah, it was just kind of fun. Uh, just jumping around. You had music. It was nice. But yeah, this is DK 80s. Uh, crap. I guess I could go this one. Speaking on games that may not be for this game jam, considering the theme for this one is spin to win, and this game is called Wheel of Misfortune, I can only think that it's not for this game jam. But let's read the description. It's Jed Chester with the worst luck in the world. She's a fairy companion that finds misfortune funny. Go to a carnival that's spinning things because it reminded me her of home. But no outing goes well for her. Uh, the top spin, a flippant. I'm just saying stuff. 99 ways to die. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. Here it is. Made for this very serious beautiful game. I'll play it. I won't give it. Oh, Renpai. I'll play it. I won't give it like the full mark try, but I'll still give it a trill try. Start. For intending experience, you don't write saving look on choices. Ability to retry pivot moments is built into the game as you'll find out. Powers that be wanted to disable loading saves, but wanted someone to be able to pick up if they have had to leave their computer. Uh, okay. I'm not sure what it's communicating. I'm not gonna leave my computer though. Yo, Chester, years ago, you moved across the country to the big city to go to college, and then you dropped out, but you didn't have enough money to move back. So you've been surviving in the most expensive place in existence by roaming between bad-paying jobs like animals seeking watering holes across the Serengeti with only a little less bloodshed. As a child, you loved going to the carnival with your family, so when you saw posters for this weekend sloppily pinned to an electrical pole, a wave of nostalgia convinced you to buy a ticket, a nice distraction from your unanswered day-to-day routine. So, cirque dis solely. I'm not exposed to this. But it's more impressive than the dinky little carnival that used to come to your hometown. For a few hours, you teleported back to the days of funnel cake and cotton candy and shining lights and ambient laughter and distant crying children. Commanded by Whimsy, decided to get a face painting. The person in charge of the face painting stands a clown, and the most depressed clown you could ever imagine. Is it a testament to his face painting skills, or is he just like that? Oh, look at that little guy. You ask him to make you look like a really sad baby seal, like huge pleading eyes and stuff. They're just cute. Something about them resonates with your constant anxiety. You sit in the chair and watch as the clown has to leave back to his tent to get more paints. So you wait and wait and wait and wait. Is there like a maze back there? What could be taking so long? You start to fidget in your chair, imagining the worst possibilities. Maybe he went back there to tell the security guards to kick you down because a person over the age 25 getting a face painting alone is deeply sad. No, no. Maybe he just has to make all the paint by hand. It's a grueling process. Artisanal paint. To stop your wandering imagination, you get up and peek into the back of the tent where he retreated to. You step back into the tent and, oh god, the clown, who you didn't get the name of now that you think about it, is dead. What part of the clown am I Oh, is this his back? Okay. What the heck? Who stabbed you, clown? Well, he isn't your clown. You don't even know his name, but you're upset if he was his childhood friend. Can't remember whether you're waiting on him for 5 minutes or 15, but both of those feel like insane windows for someone to get stabbed in. Hey, what's that? Oh gosh, your clown wasn't stabbed. He's still being stabbed in front of you. You're clearly about to get stabbed too. Now's a good time to tell you, the player, that you, the character, are immortal. You're terrible at making choice and beyond that, unbelievably unlucky. Your immortality comes at a caveat. The fairy thinks it's really funny when you die. So before letting you live, she makes you bumble through the choices that let you die. Yo, I really gotta turn off that camera on pop-up. As you told you got a better sense of bargaining and you decided to try and make the routine torture work in your favor. You offered. What if instead of just killing you repeatedly, the game showified it? Your friend ate it up. She liked this so much, she changed her name to Spinner. 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 Oh, what is that? Let's spin it. It lands on start crying. Okay, we're done here. I'm sorry, chat. Um, if there's a citizen Abel here, fish floppers here, fish flop. But yeah, if there's a citizen Abel here, you know, respectfully, I won't give this the full mark try because it wasn't made for the Unremarkable Game Jam. Be this this is why you have the Juniper Game Jam, right? Because I'm thinking If each game submitted to multiple game jams is played by the game jam it was made for most, it'll be fair, right? But I don't want to spend time rating a game for a game jam where there's other people that haven't been played yet, you know? So, we're done here. But yeah. But I like, I gave Nil Potent a good hard try. In the last stream, I only played like 2 games. And that's because those games were 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 good and made for the jam. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's rate it. Let's rate Wheel of Misfortune. Uh, okay. Enjoyment. Um, I'm not a big visual novel fan unless it's really intriguing, you know. Doki Doki Literature Club, that was pretty cool. I guess I didn't play this game fully because of reasons I've said, but I don't like visual novels. Creativity, I'll just give it a 2 because I think the premise is kind of cool with the fairy that likes to watch you die and you have to spin a wheel to restart. Again, though, I didn't see the game. I don't know if there's something really cool, but yeah. And relevance, and that's just the one because it's for another jam. It's for another jam, but yeah, 1, 2, 1. What was it called? Rate wheel. Where is wheel? Am I crazy? Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 1. 4. Yeah. Again, Citizen Able. It's just because I have a lot of games to go through. Hopefully, someone at your Juniper Game Dev Jam plays it fully. But I'm playing the games made for this one. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. I know people spend a lot of times on games. I don't like it when someone makes to spend a lot of time on a game and then other people kill their dreams or whatever. You hate to see it, but you have your people at the Juniper Game Jam. But yeah, Major Tom. This one's at the top. So is there anything here? Glad to see Ian played it. Uh, Ground control to Major Tom. You are Major Tom Caddington, a cat astronaut extraordinaire. Your space station has been hit by asteroids and it won't last long. You must send a distress signal and via your communication circuits, all while making sure your suit's energy does not run out by collecting energy balls from kiosks scattered around the ship. Once you finish your distress call, the main doors will open and you'll be able to escape, but don't run out of energy or move too far from the station. Okay. Okay, game was made for Unremarkable Game Jam, and due to the time constraint, there are a few things missing. Okay, that's fair. I did get to add music. Kevin MacLeod. Okay, that might be tough. Or some of the sound effects, and I wasn't able to get a full win or lose condition. You can still succeed by opening, but you'll actually win when you leave. And you can run an energy won't stop you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You can also lose by getting too far away from the station, but you don't lose control, so you can just come right back. Next time it's happened, talk to the program machine, special takes some watercolor. Yeah, go lightly for helping stay awake for the last night of the exam to get things done. Oh, that's nice. Um, pause, space, meow. This game seems pretty cool. Oh no, the full screen. Maybe it'll work when it loads. It might just be, it might just be like this. Okay. Seems I have a little bit of an issue. Camping Captain is here. Hello. Hello, my chat. I'm still trying to get through these games. Major Tom. There you go, Major Tom. All right, it does seem like it's gonna be small. I'll play it in this panel though. It says it'll keep me focused. Um. Okay. Oh, that is a piercing. That is a piercing beep. All right, we read that. We read that already. Okay, it's no. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. The sound effects are awful. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Meow. All right. This is a little silly little game. I like it. Can I? Okay. Clicking also meows. Are we are we seeing what's going on? If I run out of energy, do I just die immediately? No, I'm chilling. You did say there's no win or lose state. So wait a minute. So there's distress signals, right? Are they this way? No. Chat. I was maybe I could just go through the airlock. Oh my gosh, I just went through the airlock. Okay. No. This is just a goofy little game. Oh, whoa, what's going on up there? It's like a gas leak. All right, going to space. Approaching station boundary. What happens if I go all the way out? I just want to see this. Oh, it's happening. Keep flying away, cat. Okay, I think we have to restart. All right, wait. So let me just make sure. By meowing near communication circuits, I'm not sure what those look like. Oh, I'm making sure your CNGs are run out by collecting energy balls. We'll see again. This might be the thing that wasn't finished, but it does take, for a 3D browser game, it does take a bit to load though. God, I hate that sound. Well, where's the music? Kevin MacLeod music. Oh, communications. There it is. That's meow next to them. Okay. I need energy. Will these give me energy? Energy balls? Uh, uh, energy balls? I don't think I'm getting any energy balls. Is that an energy ball? I don't even think I'd run out of energy. All right, let's just explore, cause maybe there's some. Yeah, there you go. See, your thing opened. Okay, I see more comms. I'll go in that room. Yo, controlling this thing is actually dreadful. Oh, there you go. There we go. Let's yap this thing's ears. I think that's an energy ball right there. Okay. Can we pick it up? I don't really need them. To be honest, this game would be impossible if I didn't have infinite energy. Yeah, what is going on outside? EV suit low. Dude, I'm just trying to get these comps. Is that so much to ask? Yo, when did I click that? When did I click that hotkey? Wait, I'm trying to go back to the stream to see when I did that. Oh God. Oh no. Okay. Chat, essentially what happened was no. Essentially what happened is I don't know why I don't know when I ever clicked that. But I was fumbling around in the cat universe, as you can see here. Um I I got uh, I think I got another com, and then I was stuck. I was lost, and I didn't know what to do. So then I left the through the airlock doors again. So yeah. Anyways, considering how the game doesn't kill you, I saw that there was a uh what's the word? Like they were trying to implement limited power, right? But it didn't. First of all, limited power didn't actually do anything, right? So I didn't actually have limited power. And also, if it did actually do anything, that would make the game like impossible. So let me find the game here. Where's that? What is it called? Major Tom? Okay, so considering that, I will just have to give relevance a 2. They tried, but it had no in-game effect, right? Creativity, uh, I'll give it a 3. It's just like it's like one of those rage games with hard control, but it's a cat, and you have to um actually no, I'll give it a 2. It's it's just a cat. I didn't see much for you generous. Well, I think it's possible to do like worse, what they had was good. Um it's just that the game was really really hard, and it would be impossible if I actually had limited power. But then it doesn't fit the theme, you know? But lastly, I will say for enjoyment, uh, I didn't really enjoy it too much. I'd say the controls were annoying, or yeah. And this is coming from someone who likes games that are kind of like that. Um, Getting over it pro, by the way. I got over it 50 times. I have the achievement. So I'm versed in a good rage games, but I think like those controls are satisfying, whereas this is just like it's hard to know like the orientation of where you're gonna rotate, and then there's no sound effects besides the or music besides the meowing, and the ones that are there are very very ear piercing. But yeah, still like this isn't like some horrible game, but there's really definitely is room for improvement, right? But this does get a 5, right? But yeah, what other feedback would I give? Um, this game might would probably need more depth. Okay, I'd say if if the Wandering Wizard is here and they're watching, the game would need more depth, as in like something, some other mechanic or something that interacts with the player, or to make the control satisfying, because it's horrible. But yeah, I know I had the stream closed for a bit, so you couldn't even see me. But you wasn't missing much. I was just fumbling around doing circles. So yeah. Uh, Also yeah, with the fact that the win state and lose state and stuff weren't like fully implemented, it's kind of hard to see what the game was meant to be, if that makes sense. But still, I do think there is potential in that game. 122. There you go, Major Tom. All right, let's go into pocket pitch. Okay. Submitted to the Ham Jam. This might be another one of those games, guys. Let's see what the description says. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. First off, no mention of limited power. Let's look at what the hand jam is. Ricochet. All right, considering this is a soccer game, I think this is for the ham jam. Again, with the same thing. I'll play it a little bit, but I won't give it the full mark try. Play career 2 player. Timed first to score. Match length 3 minutes. We'll do the OG settings. We'll just see what it is. Oh, it doesn't expand again. Oh god. Is this like the game with the penguins on iPhone? It is. Okay. Did it just steal my turn? It took too long? Okay. Huge play by the opponent. Let's just win a game real quick. Okay. Yo, I'm the GOAT. Goalkeeper? What can goalkeeper do? Is this special power or something I'm missing? Oh, did you see it self pass? And then they're gonna score a goal. It's possible. And they missed. Boom. Okay, wait, sorry. I was making sure I wouldn't accidentally turn the stream off again. Dude. Alright, the CPUs. Why is the goalkeeper? Where's the goalkeeper dude not here? Oh yeah, you're not getting that out of there. Cool. Almost self goal. Ready? Goal, goalkeeper goal. No. Wait, how's he gonna? Oh yeah, this is your only guy you can really play. And another goal. I will say this game is satisfying. This is a good game. Unfortunately, it doesn't really fit the theme of limited power, but it's still fun. Another goal. Boom. All right, set me up. Are ready? Oh no, no! No, so you don't do it. Okay. CPU difficulty is being low really made these guys suck. Yo, I suck. Never mind. Just go with the goal. Okay. Huge goalkeeper play, red carded on themselves. And goal. Boom. There it is. There's my score. Alright. That was the half mark try because this wasn't made for the game jam. So, pocket pitch. There it is. Okay. Um, first of all, relevance. We gotta give it a 1. We gotta give it a 1. Creativity. I'll give it a 2. I'm sure this exact game has been made before, and I already know games that have been made like this, but not quite soccer themed, but still, this is this isn't crazy, you know. Yeah, and enjoyment. It was a fun little game. Uh, I'll give it just a 3. You know, I think maybe I would give it like a 4 if it was made for the game jam. It wasn't really made for it, so I can't rate it too high. but still, it was a fun game. It was a fun game. Okay, we got a good chunk through. Um, let's try to pick one that maybe doesn't fit the theme. I feel like the ones left might fit the theme, you know? Like you got robots and such. Um, the MC submitted by Afrobonk. This is definitely an interesting game. The art style is very interesting. Uh, let's okay, yeah. Planet is flooding. Your only option is to climb. Oh my days! How did I know? It wasn't. We'll see what the scripture says if they say something. Intentionally minimum with no double jump, dash, or grappling. Every jump is a commitment. Once you leave the ground, you have to play air control. Getting a high score or less. High score. I really don't like games with high scores. I'll say. As you're playing, mastering mechanics is a precision as the water gets closer and closer. MC, the main character, has limited power, and so do you. The developer's note. The first action game built on scratching Java and lived as a passion project. Okay. Let's just look at this platformer jam. All these other people like it. We'll see if it has limited power. We'll see if it has limited power. All right. All right. Let's just check this. If this is gonna absolutely cook my computer. The LOL file. I don't know how I feel about that. I trust Microsoft Defender. Yeah, yeah, Mike, you got this Microsoft Defender. Don't cook my computer. How's that? That spaceship. Oh, let's just see what's going on here. If these other people played it and it wasn't a virus, and this seems like it would be. That game seemed cool. That game looks cool. I'll say that. I would look at that later. I would just look like a cool game. The person that submitted Slime Dude said it was fun. Okay. I'm trusting these people online. If they're his alt accounts, sure. Yeah, is there another? Yeah, it's all very suspicious. I remember one of my other Game Jam games had another warning. If I get two warnings, I'm not playing the game, by the way. That's just how it is. Last Game Jam it had that. I couldn't. Space is to start the tour. Okay. Hey, this is kind of satisfying. Okay, that's okay. Uh, completely restart. All right, this is just a simple platformer game. What did I say? I was literally doing that. Hold up slash W to jump higher. Can I double jump or something? I'm literally, this is as high as I can jump. Does it even make me jump higher? If I hold down, it makes me jump lower. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Who- Maybe I need the speed, you know? That can't be possible. I can't even play this game. Okay. Let me do my investigation to see if this is the uh it's not possible. That's just not possible. Okay. Here. I'll do the endless. I'll do the infinite mode. I don't know what that's about. That's a tutorial. I feel like the Cuphead guy. I feel like the Cuphead guy. Must complete tutorial for infinite. Alright, I just lost then. What was that about? There's something happened there. Clearly, this is tech. Alright, you know what I think it might be? It might be when games are like don't use delta time, and it might be like a difference in frame rate that makes that possible or impossible. That actually might be it. I don't know, but that is if those are all the controls. If I hold spacebar and I jump, I can't make that jump. That's the game. So, uh, that was the MC. I don't think it was specifically made for this game jam anyways, so it's probably all right. Enjoyment. Okay, first of all, creativity, zero. Relevance, zero. I'll put a two for enjoyment. Two, one, one. You know, get this. Yes, I might play that one day. I don't know. It looks kind of cool though. But yeah, the MC. The MC by uh Afrobunk. If Afrobunk lets me know, like if I'm doing something wrong, if that's why I'm failing or something, um, and they come out and say like, oh, this is made for the game jam or something, then maybe I'll do it. But I might replay it and try to beat it or something. But I don't think I'm gonna play that. Oh, this one looks kind of cool. Let's see what game jams it's in. Brackies. That's interesting. I thought Brackies wanted you to use the Brackies assets. Oh no, Brackies is that's the Kenny's one. I forgot. So where was I at? That was maybe okay. That was by the MC. Wow. Again, MC, let me know. Let me know. Um, okay. So I think I'd be more fine with this because this one looks like it was made for my jam, and then also submitted to Brackies. Because what was the theme for Brackies? Let's see. Let's see. I was checking if it was game one. Strange places. Maybe. I still think there's potential here. Flashlight is on, the creature freezes when you let it. The light die, it moves. Battery drains while you look. Charges in darkness. See, I will give this the mark try, I think. Wasd, light, cheat? Press B. Alright. That's also a trailer. There's a trailer here. Oh no, it's just gameplay. I will play the game to see the gameplay. Darkness allows a hostile enemy entity to move. You'll need to use a flashlight to reveal the world and freeze the entity. Flashlight has limited battery. See, limited power. You must find a key first, then reach the exit while managing flashlight battery and avoiding the entity. Yo, this is kind of cool. Yo, I like this. And the battery charges. Okay. This seems really, this has a lot of potential, I think. Okay. Alright, there you go. Okay. That's and yeah. We'll see if it's just random mazes or if there will also be like s- new mechanics to the enemy or something. Oh god, I ran out of battery. That was actually kind of scary. I thought something happened. Alright, wait, are there other levels? Yeah. Okay. It does seem like this is it. I'll go in there. Let's see what happens when it kills me. It's gonna do some horrid jump scare. You were caught. Let's click V2. Oh, I see. Alright, let's just see what it does. Oh, that's cool. So you can still see through the light, but if there's a wall in between, it'll still move. And you have to have the light on for the key. That's nice too. Okay. Hey, that game was a small little game, but I liked it. I was actually kind of cool. It was simple. I think I think there just should have been more of it, you know. I like the idea. It fits the theme. Nice little game. Dark Cone. Enjoyment. I'll give it a 3. For the time I did play, it was enjoyable. Creativity. I'll give it I'll give it a 2. I would have given it more if there was other stuff, you know. Like it was too simple. But I think the idea could be creative. And relevance, limited power. That was limited power. Still again, like I said before, um to truly fit the limited power theme, I think it needs to really show like explore the idea of power being limited way more. But 6, 7, 8. 8. I still think that was a pretty cool game. That was Dark Cone. Let's rate it here too. Wait, let's pin this. Get out of here. 3, 2, 3. All right. let's really get through all these stuff. All this stuff. Let's refresh this. Okay, okay. Boom. Hmm. I want to play all the ones that might not fit the jam. This one might not. And then this one's not sent for anything else. We'll play this one. We'll play this one. Um, face waves of enemies alongside other knights in a cooperative adventure. Survive, fight, and achieve the highest possible score. Co-op local game. I don't really have any friends. I don't really have any friends. I recommended Parsec to play with friends. Parsec download. Controls. Limited power. Oh, but you linked your Discord. That was nice. Well, let's just see what happens when I just open it here. That's Mechanator. And this whatever this game. Don't worry about that game though. No, no, stop. I want to extract it here first. It makes me feel better. Hey, Godot. We got figured out Godot multiplayer. That's nice. It's kind of dope. I do think the yellow on blue is really ugly, but waves and verses. Okay. Okay, so I assume that would be my friend, but they're getting annihilated right now. Oh, on the camera? That's pretty nice. I remember I made a little co-op game that did this too. It was pretty cool. I used the formula, the thing in school, or like find the distance between 2 points. Let me look at the controls. Oh, I see. Hey, that's dope. I I don't have any friends right now, but what else is there? Names? Okay. Interact E. Why would I need to interact? Can I open these? Oh, shop. Power F. Oh, that's pretty dope. Okay. Alright, wait. I do want to see. Just look what versus is like. Okay. Okay, I think I'll play this game. I'll try to play with someone else. For now, I won't play it. I saw I needed Parsec. What is this? I don't like this. Uh, it says it's lightweight. Uh, let's just click download. Let's click the big download button. It better not say it needs a setup. I'll look into that later. It'll be right there on my desktop for now. I will look into that later. I'll come back to this game later. I'll reach out to Mr. Arthur. But for now, I play a good amount of games. I think I'm going to hop on Blender and cry. But yeah, I think that's the play. But yeah, that was stream. No one was on really, but I'm sure they'll see the replay if I played the game. Most of the games I played today weren't really made for uh the game jam. So I think this is more of like a cleanup stream, and then we'll get into those really juicy games I was looking at later. But yeah, that was a stream chat. Um, that was abused by Epic.